Douglas Byerly, also known as Dr. Demonicus, is a human affiliated with the Pacific Overlords. His abilities include being a scientific genius,
Douglas Byerly was born in Culver City, California. As a scientist, he was studying the correlation between radioactivity and mutation when he is contaminated by a radioactive spill.
As Dr. Demonicus, he is a criminal geneticist and subversive. His discovery of the Life Stone allows him to create immense monsters mutated from animals. These include Batragon, Gilaron, Leporax, and Centipore. Using his monsters and his demon soldiers, he raids oil tankers from his secret laboratory located on one of the Aleutian Islands.
The monsters are defeated by Godzilla, and Demonicus is defeated by Gabe Jones and taken into S.H.I.E.L.D. custody. When Jones confronts Demonicus, Demonicus is altogether willing to tell him his background, and when referencing his monster's creations, he says, knowing of his nuclear radiation mutation, I took my cues from Godzilla himself.
When Godzilla begins slaying the creatures he has made, Demonicus becomes unstable, even claiming he would battle Godzilla directly in order to save one of the creatures. Demonicus becomes an ally of the alien Min-Dai Mor-Khan, who gives Demonicus his giant space satellite base orbiting the moon.
Demonicus later uses his genetic and robotic monsters, the Star Child, Cerberus, and the Hand of Five, against the Shogun warriors Raideen, Combatra, and Dangard Ace. Demonicus launches a meteor strike against Earth from his space station base on the dark side of the moon.
He is defeated by the Shogun warriors and taken into custody by S.H.I.E.L.D. again. He eventually captures, mentally controls, and further mutates Godzilla.
Demonicus refers to as a creature as being both the greatest living dinosaur and my once greatest enemy. The latter referring to Godzilla's defeat of his original creations. The creature, for unknown reasons, shrunk in size once Demonicus had captured and enslaved him.
He sets Godzilla against the Avengers West Coast. Demonicus also salvages Iron Man's original armor and uses it to attack the Avengers West Coast personally.
He's eventually defeated by Pepper Potts. He's later mutated by both the Life Stone and the demon Rakshasa.
His alter ego, Douglas Byerly, develops skin cancer, which is kept under control by devices in his costume. Demonicus is the founder, creator, and leader of the Pacific Overlords, who gained their various superpowers due to Demonicus exposing them to fragments of the Life Stone, and, with them, battles Sunfire and the Avengers West Coast.
He raises a landmass from the Pacific Ocean floor just north of Hawaii, and on it founds a new nation of Demonica with himself as ruler. He attempts unsuccessfully to get the United Nations to recognize Demonica as a sovereign nation.
However, he is seemingly killed when Demonicus sinks back into the Pacific. Demonicus is eventually arrested, tried, convicted, and incarcerated for his crimes.
He was sentenced to the Raft, a supercriminal prison facility. He was among the 43 criminals who escaped during the breakout engineered by Electro.
The Hood hires him as part of his criminal organization to take advantage of the split in the superhero community caused by the Superhuman Registration Act. He helps them fight the new Avengers, but is taken down by Doctor Strange.
Demonicus participates in the Hood's temporary alliance with superheroes in order to battle an invading Skrull force. Earlier, the Hood had used his powers to help Demonicus and others escape from jail.
During a secretive gathering, Demonicus and the others learn of the Skrull's attempt to infiltrate and control their organization. He joins with the Hood's gang in an attempt on the new Avengers, who are expecting the Dark Avengers instead.
Dr. Demonicus is a genius with a PhD in genetics and has an advanced knowledge of genetics and of the advanced technology of the alien Mindai. The doctor wears a costume that contains life support devices which keeps his skin cancer in remission.
He has demonic-looking features, including spotted skin and horns on his forehead.
He carries a blaster that fires an unknown form of concussive energy.
He uses advanced genetics, robotics, and force field technology adapted to various weaponry. Dr. Demonicus possesses the Life Stone, a radioactive meteor, with which he has created artificially mutated monsters and humans.